Hello, movie lovers. Welcome back to Apocaflix Movies. This is our movie news podcast, and for those of you who don't know, I'm your host, Jacob Bartley, and I'm joined again by the movie news gatherer, the movie news guru, Gio. What's going on, man?
I don't know if I'm worthy of that title, but I'm doing good, guys.
And I'm also joined by Jake Berlin. How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here talking movies as always.
This lucky guy already has his Star Wars Blu-ray.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Well, I'm waiting for mine in the mail. Thank you, Disney Movie Club.
It's
you
actually,
guys are great.
By the way, it's already on my phone for digital.
Yeah. Lucky you, man. You can, listen to it while you drive. All right, well, for those of you who don't know how this works, Gio gathers the movie news topics for us, and then we run them down, some of the biggest topics of the week, and then run through some really fast at the end, then knock it out with Showdown Sunday. So, Gio, what do we got first?
Well, first up, we're going to talk a little Doctor Strange. This is a big movie for Marvel. So, Benedict Cumberbatch came out and announced that a trailer will be releasing next week. Am I right?
Well, it was actually announced on Good Morning America Jimmy Kimmel is going to be holding a Marvel-themed week of shows. Monday is Team Captain America. Wednesday is Team Iron Man. And
Tuesday is Doctor Strange, right?
Tuesday is Dr. Benedict Cumberbatch, and he'll be releasing the first teaser trailer.
Wow, that's incredible and exciting. We also have set photos from the shoot, which just wrapped. Scott Derrickson confirmed. So in the photos, we have like Baron Mordo and Stephen Strange, going together. Who's Matt Mikkelsen's character?
We don't know who he is. He actually doesn't resemble anybody from the comics. I guess John Schnepp from Collider, he tried to take a guess. Yeah. But he actually doesn't resemble anybody. Looks super cool though.
Yeah. And there was even a photo of Benedict Cumberbatch in a comic book store.
Yeah, he went and bought Doctor Strange comic books from a comic book store in New York City.
And
in the costume.
Yeah.
Really?
In the costume.
Wow.
Yeah, really cool.
I mean, if you're that comic book owner, that might have been the best day of your life right there.
He better have got a picture.
Oh, there was tons of them. There were tons
posted
of them.
up in his comic book store.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about all this news? Your anticipation for Doctor Strange?
I'm super excited for this movie. I've always loved when Marvel kind of takes a chance. They did it with Guardians. They did it with Ant-Man. This movie is by far the biggest chance. It steps into a different realm of movies for them. It opens up the universe so much more. And,
literally?
Yeah, exactly. And, I wasn't sold on, not that I'll say I wasn't sold, but I thought the choice of Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange was too safe. I wanted to see someone unknown or take a chance on someone. But after seeing him in the robes, it's like, how can you not just love it? And he looks so good, and he's like channeling the character so much. And I'm so excited to see the first trailer. I hope it just goes full board weird and crazy, and a little bit of horror elements there because Scott Derrickson, his background. But I'm super excited. I know I'll be watching Jim and Kimmel Tuesday night, or refreshing the internet page on YouTube to see when the trailer drops, because I'm super excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this trailer. Marvel has done a great job of introducing new characters and making those movies just as good as the sequels and the Avengers films. But I don't know. This is my first time looking at these pictures, and I saw the Mads Mikkelsen one earlier, just that one. I'll get to that in a minute. But this is my first time looking at these pictures, and I started laughing because, bringing up John Schnepp again from Collider, he said it looked like a bunch of drunk cosplayers running through New York City, and it totally does. But I think once in the movie, it's going to look awesome. Yeah. But I actually don't like the look of Mads Mikkelsen's character. I think it looks cheesy and cheap and weird. I don't like it. I really don't. What is with the crackly purple-black eyes?
Well, we
I
don't
know.
Special effects, though. Something could change.
Yeah, very true. I think it looks bad, but Benedict Cumberbatch looks exactly like Doctor Strange. I'm not familiar with the character that
Baron Mordo. It's actually his enemy. He turns into his enemy.
Yeah, I knew that. In this movie, they're supposedly friends at first, and then he becomes his enemy. So, I mean, he's awesome. I love him as an actor. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks great. I'm so excited for the trailer.
If you haven't seen the Marvel animated film Doctor Strange, came out in 2008, definitely check it out. You'll get an idea of what this movie will be like. So moving on, let's talk a little Fast and Furious 8. Charlize Theron is confirmed as the villain in Game of Thrones star.
Don't even try to announce that name.
Christopher Hivju. Okay, the guy from Game of Thrones. What do you guys think about this casting?
Charlize Theron, freaking amazing. I'm actually surprised she signed on. I mean, I'm sure it's a big payday, and she could do anything she wants, literally. And it's just, I'm curious. I'm glad she's having fun with her career. You know, she can be in the Mad Max, she can be in Fast and Furious, and we all know she can bring it dramatically. So it's a great casting. The actor from Game of Thrones, man, these Game of Thrones actors are getting work, man. They're being cast everywhere. I do remember his character. There's so many characters in Game of Thrones.
He's the leader of the Wild
I know that. So yeah, he was really good in it, and so yeah, I'm totally excited. I'm down for both. I'm curious. They're both playing villains. Are they working together? Are they separate villains?
They said that he's the head henchman. So I'm guessing he works for her.
She's the main villain. That's awesome. Yeah. That's even better.
Yeah, so. I just echo. Charlize Theron, obviously, I'm kind of bummed that, obviously I don't think it would have happened, but she should have got nominated for Best Actress last year, or supporting her role in Mad Max. She was amazing as Furiosa. And I think even though the movies are just okay, and we'll see what it looks like in a few weeks, but her as the evil queen in Snow White movies, she kills it as well. Kind of get a little villainous side of her right there. I think it's going to be a really cool test for her in Fast 8. I just want to see her be a badass driver, like kick like Dom's ass in driving or something, like where she's totally up to her level in racing or something like that. I think it'd be super cool. But yeah, Fast and Furious first female villain, and it's Charlize Theron, totally in. And as for the Game of Thrones actor, yeah, the dude rocks it. He does those Capital One commercials as well.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
He's always super cool in those. But he's awesome in Game of Thrones. So definitely
this is different because she's an Academy Award winning actress playing a villain in the Fast 8. So that's crazy. Gio, do you like the casting?
Of course. Check out my article at apocaflixmovies.com. You guys will see it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So next up, we have Neighbors 2, Red Band trailer number 2, and a poster that very closely resembles Civil War.
Oh, dude, it's a playoff Civil War.
Well, exactly.
For sure.
It is a playoff Civil War. I think that's clever. I mean, with all these versus movies going on right now, that's clever. The trailer, it's not much different from the Green Band trailer. All it is the Green Band trailer with the cuss words in it. That's pretty much all it is. So I'm already super excited for this movie. I love the first one. This was in my top 10 most anticipated this year. I'm a huge Seth Rogen fan, huge Zac Efron fan. Totally looking forward to it. But this didn't change my excitement for it because it's the exact same trailer with a little more cursing in it. That's all.
That your explanation is actually why I sell the trailer, because it was the same thing basically. Like,
I didn't necessarily buy the trailer either. I'm just it didn't change anything for me. It
kind of bummed me out a little bit because I was looking forward to Red Band, they're gonna give us some more. And the funniest moment in the scene is one from the first trailer. It's where the guy has the clown outfit on.
But if you think about this, might be a good thing because they're not giving away all the jokes.
I hope so. I don't want it to be a rehash. I had said when we did the first trailer that it felt like a rehash of the first movie a little bit. And I hope that they're keeping everything tight-knit and we just see it all in the movie. I think that Seth Rogen, he's good. I haven't been on his biggest fan, but everybody around him makes him better. Zac Efron killed it. Rose Byrne. I think his name's Ike Barinholtz, the guy that is his buddy.
Yeah. Clown.
That scene is just so good.
Yeah, but, I hate clowns too. So.
Yeah, so as to a trailer, no, but I'm definitely looking forward to the movie. So.
Yeah, and rehashes can work. We've seen that with Jump Street. So X-Men Apocalypse posters have released online. We got the 4 Horsemen, and then we have another batch of posters showing the X-Men and some more of the 4 Horsemen. So what'd you guys think of the posters, and which one's your favorite?
They're cool. Like, they're nothing stands out to me except maybe one. They just look kind of weird to me, and maybe this is biased, but I think the Cyclops one looks freaking badass because he's my favorite X-Men character, and they kind of, even though I love James Marsden and his portrayal of Cyclops in the first 3 movies, they kind of made him weak mentally in those films. So I think they're trying to establish they can go wherever they want with this Cyclops, and I think he looks like a badass in that poster. I want that poster like in my room. I like it so much, but the other ones are whatever to me.
For me, it's the Professor X poster. I mean, just seeing him bald and James McAvoy. We've all been wondering for a couple films ever since he teased it at the end of First Class. I lose my hair next thing, and now he loses his hair, and I mean, for me, that's exciting. It's just to see a more closer appearance to the Professor X that we all know and love.
Yeah, I mean, they look really cool. As for the Professor X one, I kind of wish they're we're not going to see him bald in this movie until the very end of the movie. And they're kind of just playing off the fact that he's going to get bald. And I would rather see him as he would be in the movie instead of how he's going to end up in the movie. But that's just my take. The Cyclops one's cool. The Beast one is really cool. I really like the Quicksilver one with a little smirk because he's just, he's a kid who's having fun running fast. But yeah, they're all Supergirl. Storm, Psylocke, they all look really cool. I'm kind of waiting for the big one to drop of Apocalipsis. Like, when are they going to drop an Apocalypse one? Really showing him off. Mm-hmm. So we'll see if we'll get that one.
All right. Well, moving on, let's talk about Kingsman 2. The poster apparently hints at the fate of Colin Firth's character. The words "reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated" appear on the poster, followed by Kingsman 2. So what do you guys think? Is this a nod at Colin Firth's Harry Hart's character return?
Yeah, it's a complete nod. And I don't know if you guys saw the caption that Taron Egerton wrote when he dropped the poster, but it was
a note from an old friend.
Yeah, so it's definitely it looks like we'll be seeing Colin Firth back, which I'm excited about as long as it's not a cheesy way they bring him back. Which could end up being the case. I mean, we did see him get shot right in the head, but spoiler. But yeah, I mean, he was one of the best parts of the movie. They're probably the second best, right next to Taron Egerton. His character was awesome. I love seeing Colin Firth, a guy who's really great at dramas, kind of embrace this role of this kind of character. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him back. It seems like it's going to be Egerton, Firth, the young girl, I forget her name.
Oh yeah, she was good in the movie
Mark
too.
Strong. So those four kind of hopefully they bring the four back because that'd be cool to see them all back.
And then Halle Berry's in it too.
She's the head CIA villain, and then Julianne Moore.
Yes. See, this is going to be awesome. Yeah, I don't think this is a nod to Colin Firth. I think it's direct confirmation that he's going to be back in some form. I actually don't think he's going to have a big role though. I think he's going to have a limited role. I hope it's not done cheesily. I mean, who knows? In this spy world, everything's a mystery, so they could be fooling us completely. So I don't know. But Gio, do you think he's coming back?
Yeah, I guess.
It kind of takes away from when he died, honestly, because as I'm excited to see him in the movie, I'm not necessarily that excited that they're bringing back somebody who died. I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe they pull it off. Let's rapid fire through these next couple topics. First up, Warner Brothers says they're going to shelve original blockbusters in favor of franchises and spin-offs, i.e. Harry Potter, DC Comics, Lego. And this is all in the aftermath of Batman v Superman and its 68% drop in its second weekend. Guys, go watch it. What are you doing? What do you guys think of this?
At first, I was like, that's kind of bullshit. Like, they're shorthanding all their original works. But then I was thinking about it. Disney does the same thing. They
just
barely
did the same thing because of Tomorrowland.
They barely put out original stuff. Like, even the Ocean movie, what is it? The Finest Hours bombed. Like, it didn't do anything. That was a Disney movie. Mm-hmm. So everything that's not Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, or Disney animation are not doing well. So I don't blame Warner Bros. Because Disney's doing the same thing. They just didn't. I mean, and Warner Bros. Didn't come out and say, this is a report from something, right?
Hollywood Report.
Yeah, so it's not even 100% fact, but I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit half and half on it. I would like to see original blockbusters, but at the same time, it's like if they don't work, then go with what works. It's the same thing with actors. You go with what's hot at the time, and it's just kind of how the business works. And it does suck, but a movie's a movie, and if it's good, it's good. Whether it's an original blockbuster or a franchise movie. So, yeah, I mean, I would love to see original work, but as long as they make better moves with their franchises, then I'm all in for it. So
let's stick with Warner Brothers. They add 2 more Untitled DC release dates and push Wonder Woman up a few weeks. So the 2 release dates are October 5th, 2018 and November 1st, 2019. Everything after Justice League Part 1 is basically up in limb on whether it gets pushed forward or backward or delayed or whatnot. I mean, we know Aquaman's getting made, but that could very well move release dates. So what do you guys think these 2 Untitled projects are?
I think it's going to be obviously a Batman movie, and I have no idea what the second one could be, personally.
Batman, and then
because I don't think
either Superman, 2. I was gonna say maybe Wonder Woman 2, but
That's what
probably
I was
not
thinking.
for 2019 because I'm hearing they're loving what they're
Well,
seeing
and the
for
fans
Wonder
reacted
Woman,
to her
so,
very well.
Yeah, Batman for sure. Who
Yeah, I
knows
think,
with the
but
other one.
I don't think Batman's gonna come till 2019.
Yeah, Gio, what do you
which would
think?
suck.
I'm gonna say the Batman November 2019 and Suicide Squad 2 on October 2018.
Oh, there you go. That's
There you go.
right.
I'm sold. Good call.
Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, good call.
That's for sure.
And the
yeah.
last rapid fire. Apparently, the Spider-Man reboot is going to be titled Homecoming. The domain website has been established, Spider-Man Homecoming the Movie.com, which is usually a foreshadow to the name. What do you guys think of this name?
Well, this is still just a rumor at this point, and nothing has been confirmed.
Oh.
But I guess. I mean, I don't know. I know it's off a comic book, but it's kind of like a play at Sony's. Like, hey, we have Spider-Man now, you know.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool, but I would rather see something like the Spectacular Spider-Man or the ones that were rumored last year, like the New Avenger or whatever the other one
I'd rather
was.
have that.
Those were really cool. I mean, Spider-Man Homecoming, it's just like, okay, what does it really mean, and why do you really need to throw it in there?
I never thought about this, but Homecoming back to Marvel.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Yeah, but I don't think the movie's going to be called Spider-Man Homecoming.
Neither do I. I don't think
sounds
so
stupid. I know it's based on a comic where it's after the Secret Wars, after he gets the symbiote, and he comes back to New York with the new Venom suit, with the black Spider-Man suit on. So it's his homecoming, coming back to New York. But they can go with that storyline if they want to, but don't call the movie Spider-Man Homecoming. I think they're just, you know, they didn't only do this domain name. They did a bunch of domain names revolved around Spider-Man, and movie studios do this all the time. So it's not going to be called Homecoming. Trust me.
It's a stupid ass title.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna cap this off with our Showdown Sunday recap. This week I tried to go with something a little more different than a comic book thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work out. Looks like this week it didn't work out too well, but oh well. So I put John Wick, because John Wick 2 was the early talk about with this week, against Bryan Mills, Liam Neeson from Taken. And if both people were assigned to take the other person out, who would come out on top? Who do you guys think?
So hard, man. That's crazy. I'm trying to just think of all the action scenes in all the movies, and I'm gonna go with Liam Neeson's character because he has more experience. But I don't know. John Wick's a badass.
More experience? I don't know, man. John Wick has a crap load of experience.
Yeah, but Liam Neeson's twice as old.
Yeah, that's
So he
true,
has
but
twice as much experience.
I'm going with John Wick, and that's just because I think he was like Bryan Mills. The dude's a total badass. The first Taken is a fantastic movie. The action scenes are just intense, and Liam Neeson, obviously, you don't need to say anything about him, but it's just it's solely because I was absolutely blown away by Keanu Reeves and John Wick, the character, while watching the movie. More than I was with Bryan Mills and Taken. Seeing them go down against each other would be awesome. I mean, I would pay to see that fight, like in a Fight Club scenario or something. But yeah, I'm picking John Wick. I just think that he faces the darkest of people when he takes out people. Bryan Mills, like I don't know if he's gone to something like the Continental or like those kind of characters that we saw in the John Wick movie.
It all depends on whether Liam Neeson cares about his daughter more or John Wick cares about the dog
Exactly.
more. So
Well,
we'll
let's
see.
say Liam Neeson accidentally takes out John Wick's dog in a friendly fire, and then John Wick puts the daughter in a coma accidentally when he.
But she's not dead.
And then they two go after each other.
I was going to say, if the daughter dies, John Wick is dead. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, even though John Wick got, taken out by like 3 young punks in the beginning, I still got to go with John Wick just because I think he's faster, more agile. If it was Liam Neeson from like Batman Begins, then I would give it to him. But I mean, who knows? Honestly, who knows? It could be a toss-up with this. So.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up this quick episode of Apocaflix Movie News. I want to thank Gio Ramos for joining me and gathering movie notes. Let them know where they can find you online.
Shout out to Jake for helping me out this week. Twitter at GioRamos24 and ApocaflixMovies.com.
And I also want to thank Jake Berlin.
Twitter, Instagram at Qui-Gon Jake. Check out the Padawan podcast and our new thing, Make 'Em Watch It.
Oh, yeah, we got a good one coming up this week. And you can find me, your host, Jacob Barley, on Twitter at @JacobBarley_ on this Apocaflix Movies YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe. Please hit that like button and comment. Please, we really enjoy talking with all you listeners. It makes it fun for us. So thank you for all your feedback. And until next time, y'all take care.